How many times have we
Here we
done
go.
Hey,
Alex, get back to drinking.
everybody, we're back. Well, I'm back. Everybody was already there before me, but hey, we're
We
back.
didn't desert you like
And we
some
gotta-
people.
We're just starting this off right, so
Can you?
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the
Had
metric
some.
liter of gin you're looking at.
no, it is not 1 liter. It is 1.75 liters.
My bad. I'm still getting over a cold. I'm allowed to be loopy.
Yeah, and now that we finally started the podcast with me back, I'm gonna go and be right back.
This is the best reunion stream we've ever done.
It's
I
the only
think-
reunion stream we've
yeah.
ever done.
Let's
Yeah.
keep it that way. We're not. We have a very bad track record.
Christ almighty. So yeah, welcome to this. What episode stream is this? Jesus.
There's
Isn't
no
even an
episode.
episode.
I don't know. Does it have a? I think Alex gave it a number, probably.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I think
Did
it
he?
has a
Oh.
number, but I guess it's
He didn't give
technically
it a
not like
number,
an
so-
official stream.
It's the
No, it
lost
doesn't have a
episode.
number. It's the super magnetic episode. So this
Yeah,
is
it's
this is
the
like,
lost episode. So
It's our,
yeah.
it's our first reunion stream, so that like 10 years in the future we'll be coming back and talking about how Seattle's Angels was our alma mater and stuff.
I'm quite sure you mean that it still will be the album. Like,
Yeah.
we're not stopping anytime soon.
I was
Right
gonna
next-
say, like,
when
any
we're
of
all-
us are ever
when this-
gonna be able to get away from this. We're in it for life.
I like the idea of like still reviewing stupid Technicolor
Sure.
Pony Fix in the 10 years in the future.
I'm game.
I'll be fine with that, yeah.
I'm not planning on growing a conscience or
stop
shame
our
anytime
Dynamo
soon.
Age, and then Seattle Light will come here and just start crying watching all of it.
I thought you were going to go like Seattle will just descend from the heavens upon the ending of the fandom. But no, you went a different direction than I expected.
I don't know. Both
Tragic hero.
directions have merit.
Yeah, both have literary merit. Someone should write them both.
God. Where's that little biscuit? He does these things.
Oh, God. But yes, welcome to Seattle's Angel Stream number magnetic edition.
Does the
So, yeah.
chat does everybody actually have the link to the YouTube thing?
It's in the title of the chat, so.
And it's in the group, the post.
Oh, yeah, Alex did that. He did a thing.
What? What did I do?
Many things.
So,
Oh, that was
anyway,
perfect.
I'm back.
Ah,
Have a new
anyway.
Tom Collins.
Oh, good.
Uh-huh.
Excellent.
Back
That's
again.
right, guys. We not
So-
only bring you Alex, we're gonna bring you drunk Alex.
Yes.
Yes, the best Alex.
Excellent.
The
It's
only
the only
Alex.
But I
Yeah.
want to. Before we started this, I want to say, kids, if you're watching this, don't drink. It's bad for you. You'll probably die.
Oh,
But-
because
like
Alex
Alex.
doesn't want to have to share.
But that being said, if you do drink, don't buy bottom shelf. Otherwise, you are literally killing this country, whichever country you're in.
But I
This
thought bottom
country.
shelf was the American stuff.
Mhm.
No. Maybe. I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Alex, every shelf is bottom shelf when it comes to America.
Oh, God. So
No.
this stream...
Grand scheme of things.
This is Bombay London dry gin. This is like
Oh, well, if it's from
This is-
London, it's not
What,
American.
you're not going with deep?
this is like middle shelf at least. All right. Here's a good rule when you're buying alcohol, assuming you're over the legal age of wherever you live, which in Germany I think is 9.
Mhm.
And of course, if you're not, you can inform the person who's buying it for you,
Right.
Mhm.
Make sure
which you shouldn't do.
the one rule that I have when buying liquor: do not buy it in a plastic bottle, or you're not a real human.
What about Tetra Pak,
That's it.
though?
That's it.
I remember I went to the beer place once and I asked the guy
To the
there
beer plate.
the beer place.
Beer place?
You know where that is? The beer place?
Beer plate.
It's down,
Yes, it's right next to the
down on
liquor
Grand Avenue.
shack.
Yeah, there's only the one. And
You know, it's run by that guy who's only got 3 teeth.
well, the guy I talked to kind of looked like that, and I was like, so I'm here looking for some Japanese drinks, and he's like, you know, that's made in L.A. now, right?
Oh,
And I'm
God,
like,
getting
what
cow
about
sauce.
what about this one from China? And he's like, oh, that's like, you know, San Francisco now.
Oh, God. Oh, this is the Dunk Tank edition of the podcast.
Oh,
Excellent.
hey, we're live.
Yeah.
We've been live.
Christ Almighty.
So,
So yeah, this stream started at 1 o'clock my time, and it is now 10 past 2
nice.
because the clocks changed mid podcast. So
because daylight saving time,
Yeah, that's
which
like
is
the British.
which is the stupidest thing ever.
I
Which we
fucking
have
hate
your
daylight
country to
saving
thank
time.
for, I'd like to point out.
I think Germany came up with it.
Yeah.
No, it was Germany. I was reading
Yeah.
a Snopes article about it, and apparently
Oh, very
Germany.
nice.
I saw it on last week.
Germany started it in order to save, in order to increase work man hours during the winter or something like that.
It was
Yeah.
to
because of World of War.
pay fuel
Yeah.
Yeah.
World at War.
for
It's
ration.
because of World at War. Did you just say?
I said the war.
Right. Okay.
The war. The war.
It was
Yes.
the war on time.
Yeah,
We lost
Grandpa,
badly.
please come tell us
The
about
Time War. Fucking Doctor Who. Doctor
Tell
Who
us-
invented daylight saving.
No,
Somebody sent me a link that was
Come.
they got a drunk text and they convinced this drunk idiot that they're the doctor stuck in 1969 and he has
Oh,
to go
dear.
save them from the Weeping Angels.
Oh dear.
This poor drunk kid's just freaking out. He's like, no, don't look at them. Whatever you do, don't blink. He's like, okay, man, I won't do it.
Fucking great.
It was beautiful.
See, that would also be traumatic because the Weeping Angel was scary as fuck. I'm
Oh
not
god,
gonna
yes.
lie.
The Weeping Angels are fucking terrifying.
Stephen
I've
Moore
wa-
made them into the fucking whatever Statue of Liberty. Oh, my God.
I've watched exactly one episode of Doctor Who, and that episode was Blink, obviously.
Mhm.
And I didn't think they were that scary. It was like mildly scary, but not very scary. I don't
When
know.
you compare them to fucking Daleks, which are like salt
That's true.
shakers with lasers and a
Yeah,
plunger.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know, with their like
Shakers.
plunger lasers and stuff, that's pretty scary.
Yes,
Mm.
they're salt shakers. Salt.
And,
It's a different word. It's a different
Salt,
word.
salt,
They're
yeah.
salt shakers.
Salt shaker seashells by the seashore.
They're salt shakers with laser dildos on the front of them.
No, they're
and
laser
plungers.
plungers. The dildos come in the porn.
Doho, yeah.
oh, depending.
You know, I was about to say, is there Doctor Who porn? And then I realized how ridiculous.
There
that
is Dalek porn.
there is so much Doctor Who porn.
Abducted
There
by
is
the
so
Daleks.
much.
because the internet's a great place.
It's fantastic. Oh
Well,
dear.
this was the BBC was selling off assets and sold off a couple of old like Dalek models, and,
Oh
some-
no.
and then made porn, and then
Oh
lost
no.
their minds.
Oh
They went
no.
into oblivion.
Well, maybe they
Oh,
shouldn't
wow.
have, maybe they shouldn't have made them with those little bumps and ridges and pokey bits.
Oh god.
Yeah, but the porn itself is hilariously bad.
Is this like the DVD Vicodin bought levels of bad?
It's
Oh,
not
yeah,
that
yeah.
bad. It's
Right.
bad,
So-
but it's not as bad as fucking is magic. That is like a whole new level of terrible.
I have a very serious question for everybody
Okay.
in the stream right now.
Mhm.
Have you ever accidentally downloaded porn while trying to download a movie?
Yes.
No.
Actually,
Really?
no, I have
Because
never
way
done
back in the days of Kazaa, nobody labels shit.
Exactly.
The
Ah.
best was that I was supposed to be shit for my sister, my little sister. She's like, "Is it done yet?" And I'm like, "No, go away."
So
You
I
can't
have
watch this.
I have a short story about
Ooh.
accidentally downloading porn
Oh,
trying to
God.
find a movie.
Oh god.
So I was in 8th grade in middle school, and we were going on a field trip to Hershey Park, Pennsylvania, which is like this amazing. It's very, very American because it's a theme park based around a chocolate company.
Yeah.
So
that
anyway,
sounds American.
look, I wish that there was a Cadbury Park, but there's not. So anyway,
There's Bourneville. There's Bourneville, which
But
is
see,
fucking
Cadbury
amazing.
doesn't need to have a park because they make good
Cadbury
chocolate.
World. 1 second. Carry on, Alex.
anyways.
Yeah, Cadbury World exists.
Oh
Fuck
my
you,
God.
there is one.
Oh my god!
Thank you, Captain Pettingtree.
Yeah.
All right. Plum, when I come stay with you in Britain, I'm gonna in Wales or Narnia, wherever you are. We're gonna go to Cadbury World.
Apparently, there's an Aztec jungle area. But yeah, let's go for it.
Look, as you do at Cadbury World, you've got your fucking like Cadbury egg cream masturbation right over here, and then Aztec World over here.
So what, is Cadbury World supposed to be like Willy Wonka's factory or something?
Right, but without Gene Wilder molesting you.
Yeah.
No, instead you get Johnny Depp molesting you.
Oh God.
Which, I don't know, arguably better? I don't know.
Arguably.
Anyway,
back to this story.
let's get back on topic to my accidental porn story. So we were going on this field trip, as we did every year. The school did every year. A field trip to Hershey Park for the 8th grade students. And because the trip's like 4 hours long, I was like, oh, I'll bring my PSP, because at the time I was one of the like 10 people that owned a PSP.
And you're still one of the
Because this was like 2007. And so I was like, oh, I need to bring my PSP. Actually, it was like 2005. Jesus Christ, I'm old. Anyways, so I was like, I'll put some movies on there and to watch. And
I we can all see where the story's going. Oh God.
I decided to download the movie 300, which had just come out.
Oh God.
And unbeknown to me, the movie that I put on my PSP was actually the porn version of 300. So I started it up, and I'm like, this doesn't seem right. It seems a little bit low budget. And I'm watching it for a little while.
I like how you didn't immediately notice that it was porn when we're talking about 300, because it's like when you watch the original movie.
No. But like, if you've ever watched, not that I go out of my way to watch porn based off of movies, but if you've ever watched it, it usually starts off
version, like the porn version of the Pirates movies, was pretty good.
What are you, like some porn movie, like porn knockoff film critic?
Our friend was like, "Oh my God, they made porn of the Pirates movies." We're like, "All right, let's go watch this." Wow, they actually had a budget. This is insane. Oh my God, we have to watch this now. Porn
yes,
with
the
a
budget.
What
The budget was whatever they could steal from their rich.
See, I'm just thinking this 300 dudes porn parody thing. That would probably be very accurate to its time.
Like,
300 was almost porn itself, so.
To be fair, their period costumes looked pretty good. So,
well, let's talk about what they actually had to imitate in the movie 300. I mean, you use the definition of costume pretty liberally when you're talking about 300.
Let's face it, it's basically a softcore.
Gerard Butler. Anyway. Gerard Butler is wearing a glorified loincloth.
Yeah.
In that movie, and a
it's
Superman
only glorified
cape.
because it's Gerard Butler wearing it ostensibly.
Well, all the other men in that movie. Look, I'm not gay, but all the other men in that movie were.
I'm not gay, but I couldn't stop staring at their crotches.
You know, you say that jokingly, but there's a shot at the very end of 300. As you know, when there's like a shot of the camera zooming out over all the dead bodies being shot full of arrows.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a shot. If you look for it, it's kind of near like the bottom.
Dead people got shot.
Lower right.
Well, is living people getting shot's just boring.
Yeah.
lower right area. There is a man with an arrow straight in his dick.
Right.
And I noticed
asshole, and like the scene setup was like, "Oh my God, guys, I'm totally gonna do this."
I noticed it
Some
once.
extra fucking around.
I noticed it once after watching the movie for like the 3rd time, and I have not been able
Why
to
would you
unsee
watch
it since
300
then.
3 times?
Because it's a great
That would
movie.
be my question. Yes.
That movie is like 45 minutes long, but they just put it in slow motion, so it's like
Yeah.
3
I
hours.
was
That
gonna
is
say, it's like they
awesome.
just took the
Are
slow-mo
you-
camera to drag it out.
What about the
Yeah.
guy with the fucking like sword arms? Are you telling me that's not?
I swear, the guy with the sword arm.
I remember that scene
So
where he's the executioner for Xerxes, so he chops the guy's head off and it somehow flies directly upwards.
Yeah.
They
That's
put
spring
like
loaded.
helium before they cut his head off.
What?
No,
No,
your spine is
no.
actually a giant spring. Like, poof.
Obviously, they'd been playing Kerbal Space Program, and there was there were some Separatrons attached to his head, and it launched him upwards.
Somebody was showing me a bug in Kerbal where like you can
Oh
move,
god.
so you can launch a rocket off the building.
You need a chaos engine
You
attached
like
to it.
balance it on the wires in between.
Mhm.
Dude,
It's fucking awesome.
Some of
I
the things you can do in Kerbal is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Oh god, yes.
Kerbal. Oh my god, I love Kerbal so much.
Oh,
got a
love
guy-
watching
I got a
people
guy-
play. It would drive me crazy, but watching people play it is hilarious.
I sent a guy to the moon, and I had like just barely not enough fuel to get him back to Kerbin, so he's stuck in like this permanent like super elliptical orbit stuck around Kerbin.
They're like, you're really
And
sorry, Jeff. Someday we'll
I-
get you back.
I EVA'd him, trying to like use my EVA propellant to slow my orbit down. Now he's stuck. He's stuck floating around Kerbin in permanent orbit. And I've sent like 3 rescue missions to try and save him, and I can never get it.
He's still alive.
Out of all those rescue missions, how many of the teams ended up needing saving themselves?
I was gonna say, how many of these was like, okay, I know we sent you to rescue someone else, but now we need help.
Look,
Oh.
I'll admit my save file of Kerbal has got like 4 people trapped in orbit that I can't get down.
But it's only 4.
That reminds me of another gameplay video I saw where this person like shot a Kerbin to their version of Mars,
Mm.
and like somehow the ship is
Duna?
destroyed.
I think it's
Yeah,
Duna.
Duna.
Doing it, yeah.
And like he said, okay, I'm gonna send a rescue mission, and so he sends another ship there to pick him up and bring him back. It's not until they actually get there that he realizes that there's no seat for the guy they came to rescue.
That's fucking great.
Oh god.
You know what's really great
Just
about
hold on to the ladder, you'll be fine.
That's what he did. That's literally what he did. He was like,
You
okay,
know-
you can have a bumpy ride, but
You'll get back. That's what counts, right?
Don't worry, if you survive
You
the
know what they
atmosphere,
should have
if
done?
you survive
They
the
should-
atmospheric re-entry, it'll be smooth sailing.
They should have attached him to the ladder and just fucking flew the thing back in.
Yeah, why didn't they? I've seen people do that.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you don't have the deadly re-entry mod, you should be fine.
So long as you don't mod it to kill your people, they won't die.
They're pretty
Have
much
you-
indestructible.
I'm
Mhm.
sure if all of you have played KSP, you've watched Scott Manley because he's awesome.
Oh,
I've
God,
I've
yes.
I've both played and watched it. He's pretty fucking funny.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
he's
Scott
hilarious.
Manley so much.
Oh my
My favorite
God.
guy, Ridge Dog, does really good plays with it. Shows off mods and all kinds of stuff.
I was
I
watching.
remember seeing there's like a competition for KSP, which was like who can get to the moon and back in the shortest amount of time, but you have to plant a flag or something like that. Some of the
Yeah.
designs they came up with looked like fucking spiders,
Right?
Oh my god, yeah, they were
infinite
brilliant.
spiders. Like,
They're just
and-
like, what were you doing when you thought this was a good idea?
but then it works.
I know,
Right?
and that's
And
the
like-
worst part. Like,
You know
this
what
should
I-
not work.
You know what I love
This looks
most?
like an Australian bathroom. There's so many fucking spiders in here. Why does it work?
You know
How
what
did
I?
Because Australia, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I love most about Kerbal is
Mhm.
that by getting
Okay.
into it, you get used to words or terms like asparagus staging, and that just makes sense to you. You're like, of course,
Yeah,
asparagus
you're like, oh, I
staging.
totally know that.
Sure,
You actually, like,
whatever.
learn, how a rocket works. On
Right.
different
But
sections of
like, no, just the phrase asparagus staging
it.
That
sounds,
sounds like something
sounds-
we'd make up.
sounds like
Yeah, it
the
really does.
sounds like the second course at a really fancy French restaurant. And
Oh,
yeah.
I think of it more as like some terrible like skin disease. Like, yes, you've moved on to the asparagus stage.
oh god.
And yet
Is
it's
this
a,
when
it's
you
a
start
very
peeing yellow or whatever.
Oh,
the
there's an
screen-
idea for an next intro, outro.
and yet it's a very efficient way of getting into space.
Yeah. Oh my
Someone I
god.
was watching who basically created something that just used like momentum, and it really was just
Yeah.
a giant spring, and then a
Yeah.
fish design. Like he just
I've
like
seen
went
someone-
back and
he-
forth, and he went to Duna and back.
I saw this dude. He basically made use of, I think it was like an aero. You can make planes in that game. He made use of a glitch where you used like, I think it was like some sort of connectors and just plane wings, and flew himself out the solar system. He built up so much speed.
Did it just flap?
No, he started a rocket engine,
Oh.
put just the wings detached, and then he just went, gone, past the moon in like 3 seconds.
Oh my god,
That's
that'd be
pretty
awesome.
great.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Hmm.
Well, so weren't we talking about porn at some point?
Yeah.
Oh god, we're also
Oh.
talking about weeping angels and all sorts
Right.
of shit.
Kerbal Space Program
Definitely
is
not
kind of
ponies.
like rocket porn.
No,
right?
clearly not.
It
Yeah.
is.
Science
Kerbal
porn.
Look,
Yeah.
Kerbal Space Program is like
It's engineer porn, basically.
It's
porn for
amazing.
NASA, pretty much.
If you like chaos,
It's, you know, hey guys, remember when we used to get to build this stuff?
it teaches you
Alex,
it teaches you to like engineering though.
Alex,
Yeah, NASA.
What-
NASA saying, remember when we used to build giant spider monstrosities and stuff? Come on.
Alex,
What's
listen,
up?
you need to get the game Besiege. It's been
Oh
I
god,
have
yes,
it.
this
I
is
have it.
brilliant.
It's been summarized as Kerbal Space Program for.
No, I have the game. I've been playing it. It's great. It's so much
Mhm.
fun.
There was a video I was watching, some guy built a machine and he beat the entire campaign in 5 minutes.
Nice.
It's
I remember seeing
like
one
it's all
thing.
modular so he can drop parts of it. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Someone,
I
someone,
remember
someone
seeing one
built,
thing
someone
where-
built this giant like spider tank with wheels.
There's all sorts of things. Like you've got your spider
Besiege.
tanks.
You
you've got your
harness the
massive
power of the
cannon
Chaos
things.
Engine.
Somebody made an 80.
Yeah, you've got AT-ATs. The best thing about the AT-AT, it's got working cannons, but the most effective way for him to kill things is to fall on them.
I know, I love it. It's just like dunk, 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 and it just falls on them and you beat the level.
Congratulations.
My favorite part about Besiege is building something that you're like, this is going to be so amazing. It's going to be so awesome. You start the game up and you press one button and it just explodes. And you're like, oh, close enough.
You're like, well, that was
Oh.
pretty brilliant, but I mean, at the same time, it wasn't brilliant in the way I expected.
And you still beat the level.
Probably the most impressive thing I saw is basically just a rotating saw blade on a stick. He beat like 5 levels with that thing.
Right? It's
It didn't
so
have any
good.
wheels. It was just a stick with a saw blade on it. It just went zzz, and people would run into it.
I saw
And he
some-
beat level.
I
That'd
saw
be
someone
perfect.
build an actual tank like that with treads and stuff,
Yeah.
and it was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
You can do some amazing things. Like one of the most impressive ones, which was like, it was just a series of propellers, like a very light chassis, and then just like 20 bombs. But he did it in
Yes.
such a way that it would spin and launch the bombs out, and he would carpet bomb the entire map in like
Yeah, yeah,
5
yeah.
seconds.
Someone recreated a B-2 stealth bomber.
Yeah, that's some pretty impressive
Oh
stuff.
my god.
Using
Oh,
propellers.
yeah, it's crazy. Like, some of the stuff people have been making is just amazing.
My only problem with Besiege is how fucking laggy it gets if you
Yeah.
have more
Yeah,
than like
it's
if you have more than
really
like 50.
complicated
Don't
stuff.
alpha.
It's just like, I remember having a frame rate in double digits once upon a time.
Yeah, you have to
Alex,
throw.
it's still an alpha though, so it is.
I know.
pretty
It's
poorly
really
optimized,
great.
and
Like
it will
Oh
be
yeah, I
optimized
mean,
better in
considering
the
it's an
future.
alpha build, it works amazingly well.
for an alpha, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, for like a
Probably-
completed game, that's shit. But
Probably rivaled only by Kerbal for best alpha.
yeah,
Yeah, like I just try and stay away from like early access stuff like alpha games and beta games. But there's been some surprisingly good ones like Kerbal and Darkest Dungeon and Besiege. So I'm happy with these.
I tend to just kind of try and take it with a grain of salt. You know, like look at it, try it, and be like,
Yeah,
okay,
just-
this is a good alpha, I'll play it, or you know what, no, this is not playable. I'll just wait until they've got a little more done, and then I'll give it a
Yeah.
try. But I mean,
Basically, you need to use more common sense with this sort of thing. Like
yeah,
with
you have to
Darkest
be a lot more
Dungeon,
calculus.
I saw gameplay videos of it and thought, oh, that looks neat. But I wasn't just just saying that it looks neat and it's in videos that have been made of it isn't really proof. And there are plenty of examples of stuff like that where it just turned out to be utter crap because
Yeah,
the developers run off with $140,000 and hasn't paid his artists.
yeah, I was saying, or all those fanfic videos and shows and stuff where they're like, "What? Pay for a writer? Nah, we won't bother doing that."
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's a lot of really bad fanfic video things. What's the I was gonna say Beam NG Drive is another really great alpha.
Oh, I've heard of that, but I haven't played any of it.
Yeah,
I've never heard of it. I'm
looking to
afraid.
get that one. It's made by it's not. I'm thinking of another game. It's made by the guys who created the Flat Out series.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's like Trackmania almost.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh.
It's not BeamNG. It's a different game. It's a Wreckfest.
Yeah, that one's a
Yeah.
great one too. It's actually like it's got really good destruction in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But I don't know. It's not the destruction's not as precise as BeamNG, but it's pretty good anyway.
Yeah. Like, it still looks really good, but it's like Beam is really, exactly.
Beam is more realistic. Wreckfest has fun with it.
Yeah, Wreckfest is more, like kind of GTA physics almost.
What are we talking about?
Video games that have really good, like,
it's from the people who made Flat Out.
Right. Yeah.
it's really similar to, like, Trackmania and stuff.
Yeah, it's God, what is it called?
It's like a burnout at the Destruction Derby.
Yeah.
Ah.
Talking about
about Little Horses?
I mean, that doesn't help.
Should we
How
talk
far,
about Little
how fucking how
would we
far
do
are we
that?
into this thing?
About half an hour.
Yeah.
Jesus
know.
Christ! I feel like it's been 5 minutes.
That's the alcohol.
Amazing what alcohol does, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God! The one thing that I really hate is when people who are drunk talk about, "Oh, I'm so fucking drunk,"
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
In this case, it seems appropriate when you're like, wait, it's been how long?
I'm staring at the camera, the webcam on my laptop, and I'm like, I feel like if I look anywhere else, I'm just gonna pass out.
Wow. This is going to be like the first stream all over again, where you disappeared towards the end and you've fallen down the stairs.
No, that was
First streaming with Pat?
that was because of the lightning monster.
Yeah. That was
Sure it
that's
wasn't
right. You
because
didn't
of
fall down
Tumbles?
the stairs.
Alright, tell me about the lightning monster, since I wasn't there for that.
Oh, basically, Alex basically drank an entire bottle of vodka by himself.
No, it was whiskey. It was whiskey.
Whiskey. Right, sorry. My mistake. He drank a liter of whiskey.
Almost,
And
yeah.
managed to not get alcohol poisoning.
You see this cup? I drank about that much whiskey.
Mhm.
At what time period?
And
About 11 o'clock at night for me.
Well, I meant like how fast?
Oh, over the course of about an hour.
yeah.
I
So he,
fell asleep and
And-
woke up about 5 hours later.
yeah. So he went to get more drinks. And he obviously didn't fall down the stairs. That isn't what happened. He was got by the thunder monster. 'Cause we just heard thunder.
It was storming. It was storming really bad where I was at the time, and the really weird thing about that podcast is I remember rewatching the bits where I was gone while playing Skyrim the next day.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why I was playing Skyrim at the time, but I was. And I was
You just woke up playing
You're like, I
Skyrim.
really want to see how drunk I was.
I did, and then I was like, where did I disappear? And there's a part where I was like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some more. And I just leave, and then I never come back. And that's it.
Yeah.
And there's like another hour and a half of the podcast because the first episode was like 5 hours long.
Something
Seattle's
like that.
Angels.
It was
You're professional.
ridiculous
Yeah.
because at the time we didn't think it was gonna be a recurring thing, and so we just got well, I don't know. I was super drunk. I think Plum,
Yeah,
you were drunk too a little bit,
I was drinking, yeah.
but not. I think I was the only one that was like
I did not
completely
drink.
wasted.
Yeah, I did not drink anywhere near as much as you did.
Yeah, you were the only one who was completely gone.
I was out. I was.
The fairies.
That's the first time I ever got so drunk that I threw up.
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
honestly surprised.
Lassie.
Yeah.
I was gonna
is
say.
the first
No,
time.
I'd say that's probably a good idea that you did, though.
I think I'm thinking about it now. Like I've drank like 3 of these things, these 3 Tom Collins, Pav and I a while back started a Let's Play of Chrono Trigger.
This
Yes.
is what I was thinking of, yes.
Yes.
What are
And
you
the
doing
very-
more of that?
Like at
Presumably
some
when
point.
Pap stops getting off work at 2 a.m.?
Well, it was also because I haven't been around, but whatever. So the first couple episodes, I started to start drinking some Tom Collins. I had like 4 of them, and I got so drunk that I fell asleep.
And
And I
Pap
woke
is just
up-
like sitting there twiddling his thumbs going like, alright, so Alex is dead.
Yeah. And
Let's keep going.
There's an episode where I was like, yeah, that's blah 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 for you, and I just fucking gone.
And he just vanished for a while.
Yeah.
Came back like
the
2
thing
hours
is-
later.
But the thing is, I had like 4 of these things before that happened, and today, this is only my second one, and I feel really, really drunk. I think it's because
Second one, but you seem
You're a
pretty
lightweight.
I think it's at the because at the very beginning when we started the podcast, I had my
You
whole
kind of like slammed it.
I took a big
Oh,
gulp.
Cole's joined us.
Hey.
Hey, it's
Cole.
Cole.
Alright.
He's discussing how drunk Alex is.
But
And how it's hilarious
riveting
because you have no
stuff.
tolerance anymore.
real
Mhm.
quick, I took a swig of my gin, which I intended to be a small amount because I didn't want to get too drunk too
Which you
early.
intended to be.
And I think it was like 3 or 4 ounces. So
That's a big
I have a
swing.
feeling
Shots,
I have a
shots.
feeling that at this point I'm pretty fucking drunk.
We can honestly reassure you, Alex, you are very fucking drunk.
Am I
Mhm.
slurring my words? Because I don't feel like I am, but it's hard to tell when you're the
not
one
like
speaking.
slurring, but you're definitely like rambling. Like obvious that you're very drunk.
I don't think you
Uh-huh.
stop. I
Like
don't think
bright
you stop
red.
talking for like 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
You know what? The only thing
See-
that's gonna solve that is a bit more.
Yeah. See, what we should do now is immediately after this podcast, you should go join Red and do some like fic readings together and just see how long it is until you pass out through that.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We
Yes.
should do that, please.
I am
Let's do this
actually,
thing.
I am actually starting a official fic reading thing on my YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do this. Woo!
Do
Alex tries to read the new series.
it.
What are we gonna read?
We'll find
Because-
something.
Look, I'm
What
at
about
this
that
point.
biscuit fic involving like the adventures
this-
of Celestia's gallbladder?
Yeah, at this
Okay.
point, Alex's ability to read, we probably better start with the Hungry Caterpillar. Work our way up.
Alex is a very hungry cat.
Hey, let's all.
Plum, to be fair, there are worse things to start reading.
Eh,
Why
it's
don't we
pretty
all-
good.
Hang on. Let's put the brakes on for a second,
Pop the brakes, kid.
because I want to ask a very important question.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
When I was very young, like 6 or 7,
When you were a young boy. Mm-hmm.
yeah, my father took me into the city.
Uh-huh. To see a marching band. Fuck.
Someone please kill me.
This was your idea, Alex. You
See,
wanted to do this.
I
What
originally
the consequence of
started
your actions?
when I was a young, like, fucking pinball wizard. You went for My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, that was what I was expecting was Pinball Wizard. And then he's all of a sudden like NCR, and I'm like,
I
why?
was just wondering.
I hate that
I'm just wondering what kind of question could come of
You know,
that.
you know why? You know why I know that band?
Why?
Because
Reginald.
my sister was the biggest fucking fan.
Oh, no.
I hate that band so much. But my sister used to listen to it all the time. So I heard that
Reason I
fucking
still know
song.
lyrics to the Spice Girls was my little
Apparently-
sister loved them.
Well,
So- Go ahead.
Apparently, it's supposed to be a big deal that One Direction is now going.
Yes.
Now they're
One
going-
Direction, one of their members is going in a different direction.
More like
Ho ho he ho ho ho.
Oh my
Two
What I love has
Direction.
been people have been messing with the Wikipedia page and saying shit like Tom DeLonge is going to be the new member. Or what's his name from Top Gear?
Jeremy Clarkson. He quit Top Gear to join One Direction.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
exactly. Clarkson knew where he needed to be.
He knew he was needed.
Anyway,
Oh.
okay, hang on.
Drink every time.
Okay. Hang on.
Hanging on.
No, we should keep going. The rest of the episode
No.
should be us laughing.
I had to.
This is
It's like
this is a
according to
terrible
my phone and
podcast.
my clock, it's been 38 minutes. But anyway, can we please go back to children's stories?
Okay.
No, I'm enjoying this.
I don't.
I know. I want to ask a very important question.
Go on.
When I was a young boy, before the city incident,
Uh-huh.
I read a book about a hermit crab trying to find a new home. Does anybody know what this fucking book is? Because I've been seriously trying to remember the title for like the last 20 years of my life.
A house
Or
for hermit,
15.
a house for hermit crab?
Or whatever. I don't know how old I am.
Is it a house for hermit crab?
Maybe.
I know what book
hermit-
you're talking
It's
about.
the
I just looked
author
up. I just
of the
looked
Great
up
Hungry Caterpillar?
hermit
Oh.
crab children's story, and the first thing is
Yeah.
house for hermit crab.
Yeah, it has to be a
Yeah.
house for hermit crab.
Yes.
Sure,
What?
probably. All I
Learn
remember
to
remember-
Google Alex Magnet.
Let me
By Eric
spell
Carl.
for you.
Wait.
Alex,
The
the link's in
Yeah.
the chat for the
Okay.
cover of the book.
let me look at it. Let me look at it real quick. Let me look at it.
Oh, I would look at the link, but
It had a very like what the what am I looking at?
That's the cover of the book.
Whose link did I click on? This is patched. Oh, this is Arch. I clicked on Arch's link.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
USA chat linked it.
The book I've been looking for my whole life.
It's fucking 5 seconds of Google.
Seriously.
All you had to
I
do-
was lying.
Hang on.
Do.
I was 8.
One
Google
second.
didn't exist.
1 second. I'm just going to bring up that I googled hermit crab children's story, and almost all the images are a house for a hermit crab. One of them is called Alex and the New Shell, which is another story about a hermit crab, apparently.
That's adorable.
God damn it, Alex.
So, hang on. Well, Jesus Christ, what was I talking about?
This is the worst
hermit
podcast.
crab.
Book. Oh,
Stay focused.
hang on. I got it. The
Is this gonna lead to a question? Is all I need to know.
And will it
question,
involve Harry Potter?
no. This is a very
people in the
sad
chat
story
have-
that's taken 25 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
It's
So-
taken fucking 20 years, apparently.
okay.
So as long as we want to get nothing done, Alex being drunk is hilarious.
Hey, cut him some slack.
This is
To
fucking
really
great.
get
Hang on.
sober.
Hang on.
We haven't reached the point where he just wanders away for the rest of the stream.
Wait.
He's gonna
Wait.
wander off and look for this book. We'll hear from him in another 20 years.
There's like four bookstores where I live, so I'll go. I work at a fucking bookstore.
I was gonna say, come on, man. You can just walk into your boss and be like, dude, I need to have this book. Okay, fine.
So the reason why I remember this story so clearly is because when I was like 6 or 7, reading this story, at the time, I didn't understand what plagiarism or copyright infringement was. So I decided I like the story so much, I'm gonna write it down in a notebook to just bring it with me wherever I go.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
that's so
So I took the
sweet.
book and started writing down sentence by sentence everything in the book. And it wasn't until I showed my mom, she's like, by the way, you shouldn't do that. That's technically illegal. And I was like,
Wow.
and it blew my 7-year-old mind.
Technically, your mom's actually full of it because as long as you're only replicating the book for your own personal use, it's okay.
My mom
Fuck
wasn't.
it, Alex's
My
mom.
mom wasn't.
I doubt
Legal scholar?
Alex was very savvy on copyright law when he was 7 years old.
Oh, my God.
I was 7. Where the fuck is the link to this podcast? I gotta send it to somebody. There we go. Hello.
Hello. Christ almighty. This is just like a train wreck, except the train's still going. It's just
a train wreck, but we keep shoveling coal in the end.
yeah, we're just skidding along the tracks sideways.
Baby,
Are
we're
we exploring the train wreck?
We were scrolling. The train fell over a hill. And
Oh my god, you know what it is? This is the train fight from like FF6 where you can suplex it.
You know,
suplexed.
interesting story. Not at all. It's not interesting. I'm lying. It's not an interesting story whatsoever. But
Yeah, I
anyways,
figured.
it was after I saw a picture that reminded me of the suplexing of the train in Final Fantasy VII that gave me the idea to write the story Princess Suplexia, which I will never get around to actually writing.
Until we actually, get into a con and then we'll tie him to a chair in a hotel.
Hey, Alex, how goes Scooter Dice Bunch?
What?
How goes Scooter Dice Bunch? And
Who
daily
cares about that
updates.
story? That's
How
old.
about letters? Is
That's-
letters gonna happen?
You mean the sequel to
more
Letters?
Is that a
That's
serious?
exactly what I mean.
Alex is like, what are these stories you're talking about?
Oh,
Dude, I should go
read
read them.
full time. I don't write.
I should go read them. Maybe they'll be as good as the fucking hermit crab story.
Nothing would beat that Hermit Crab story.
No. Alex
Oh,
needs to write. Alex needs to write. The great and powerful Trixie finds a new wagon.
Oh, God.
And she gets the help of her pet hermit crab.
No. I'm gonna write a story called Trixie Needs a New House, and it's the exact same story as Hermit Crab finds a new house, but with Trixie. It said, and she's a hermit crab. I should mention that right up front. She's a hermit crab.
Okay.
It's just every instance of
Inspires
hermit
children
crab
to
is
plagiarism.
every instance of hermit crab is just replaced with Trixie.
There'd be like a little cutout picture of Trixie pasted over all the images.
Yeah, but no, it's just the only thing you change is the word hermit crab. You still keep the word claws alive. Antenna.
Trixie used her claws to dig a hole in the sand.
Why are we doing this? Why did we let you convince us to do this, Alex?
Because you're
It's a beautiful
easily
train wreck that
swayed
you
by
couldn't
my
resist.
by my charm.
I could actually see like Trixie trying to cut in on the children's book market by doing that with an actual. It's like taping a picture of her face over the hermit crab,
So this is what Alex needs to write: is Trixie plagiarizes children's literature.
and like reading it to little children.
See, the best part
She
is
like
the part
knocks
to convince
out-
Alex to do this. The part to convince Alex to do this is technically it's self-inserting himself as Trixie.
She would like go to book signings and like knock out the real author.
I just love how unimpressed your cat looks. It's just like, why am I putting up with this shit? What did I do wrong in a past life?
There we go. Hello, cat.
Cross-eyed
All right,
cat.
get out of here. Oh, Jesus, I almost fell over.
You almost
Put the cat down before you fall over.
lobbed your cat across the room is what you did.
Leave the cat alone. You're too drunk.
He's okay. Wait, hang on. Whoa. Everybody, stop. Put the brakes on this train.
Great kid.
There are no brakes on this train. They broke off a long time ago.
They put the brakes on, but they broke.
Gravity's
We took
taking
off
over.
his extra weight long ago.
I hope that my neighbors have thick walls. I don't know.
I really do too. For their sakes
So-
alone.
This quote that Roz just posted. When the fuck
Yes.
did that happen?
Like a minute ago, when we were
What?
talking about copyright law. Also
talking
last
about-
week.
What quote was this?
Look at Alex's mom. That's my mom you're talking about.
That is.
It is, Alex. Good job.
I don't remember that happening. When was that?
Like literally 2 minutes ago, when you were talking about the children's book.
I talked about how your mother told you it was plagiarism and illegal, and I told you she was wrong.
Yeah. And
Oh.
also last week when I banged your mum, but you know.
Well, yeah, but everybody knows about that time. I mean, that's old news.
Yeah, that's old news.
I want to
Subway news, everyone knows what's going on.
I want to rewrite that children's story. Hermit Crab finds a new home. With
Yeah,
Hermit Crab.
you're too busy having a life to do that, so.
No, Hermit Crab finds a new dealer.
What?
It's all about. It's all about a hermit crab finding a new dealer for cocaine. I don't know why, but sure.
Red, instead of doing
Did you
thick
just say
writings, you need to get Alex to write shit, because I want to see
dealer is
this.
Bill Nye?
I'll write it, and then Alex can read it while drunk.
Yes.
That sounds beautiful.
Also known as Alex should read it.
Yes. As long as
How
Alex
much
is
alcohol
drunk and
have you
involved, I'm
drank,
happy.
Alex?
He's only had like 2 glasses so
And
far.
like 4 ounces.
Yeah, and 4 ounces of gin. Yeah.
Straight gin. We've theorized that's why he's so falling apart even though he's only had like 2 drinks. Is because he had like a shot of 4 ounces.
That's not really a shot. That's a cannon. Like at this
That's
point.
what it says.
This kills the Alex.
I just cracked myself up by
We noticed.
by
Oh
typing,
my god, I love this.
typing in the chat.
Why are you slurring your words?
By typing in the chat, your drink.
No. It's not. It's not. Like, Ferret, you're not in the chat. Like, Arch said, Alex, you're drunk, and Alex's response is, I am mute. Your drink.
I keep thinking that like during these podcasts I should join the pub chat and then just leave it immediately afterwards.
But then you wouldn't get to see the full beauty of the drunken Alex. And it is fucking amazing.
Alex
That's what I'm
just needs to
saying.
go
Like when the
around.
stream is going on, I should join the pub chat, and then after the stream, I'll leave the pub chat again.
Oh,
I
dear.
don't actually
go
want to
around
be permanently
saying,
part of it.
I
There's
am
too many
drink.
chats as it is.
Your ferret I just dropped in the private chat for you.
Thank you, man.
I am new to your drink.
That's my new bio quote. There we go.
I was gonna say.
Alex,
I
Alex,
should take a
make that
screenshot
your
of
bio
Alex
quote.
just killing himself. That's just gonna be my new picture on Skype.
Alex, make that
It's just
your bio
Alex
quote.
dying.
Oh my
My
god.
picture is just going to be a hermit crab with Pixie's face fully photoshopped onto it.
We just keep adding to be the new, like, Seattle's Angels icon is just Trixie Hermit Crab.
Yeah. This one.
God, I'm crying.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh.
Is that...
You okay over there?
When did I get so drunk?
About 20 minutes ago.
Drank.
But when I'm
mouthful
lying,
of
yeah, we
gin.
love each other very much.
Oh look, my neighbors are outside. Hello, neighbors. Hello.
Alex, I don't think your neighbors want to see you right now. Or hear you, but that's too
They
late.
really do. They don't know it, but they do.
Deep down,
All
they
I
know
see
that
is
Alex drunk
a
is the one
man
thing that
yelling
will
at his
improve their
laptop.
lives.
So basically, what the is this podcast just me drinking the whole time?
Apparently.
You set it up.
You didn't actually do all that much on-screen drinking. You just kind of drank, and then you started
Well,
watching
look,
these drunken
like,
talkies.
Alex, this podcast was entirely your idea.
To be fair,
It's the best
Oh,
idea
God.
you've ever had.
to be fair, before we started the stream, I already drank one of these.
I thought it was
So-
two.
What? No. Because like by the time we started, I was already almost done. It was like down here.
Yeah, remember? Because that was the whole issue. Was we were like, oh, well, let's start the screen while he's getting another drink because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, and so I'm already on my. Again, second doesn't seem like a lot, but I also
But
drank
after that,
straight
we were
out of
like,
this
"Can you
bottle.
talk?"
Look at this. Look at this.
Chug,
So
chug,
the
chug.
bottle's bigger than my head.
I don't know, your
It's-
hair's pretty floofy.
It's
Mm.
1.75 liters. That's a lot of liters.
It's 1.75 liters. That's a lot of liters.
I don't know.
I don't
know.
He has to get it right every single time.
I don't know.
It's 1.75.
You don't want to claim an inaccurate amount of liquor. That would be
I don't
terrible.
know. I don't know what 1.75 liters is in real measurement, but it sounds like a lot.
It's 1. I don't know how much that is. It's 1.75 liters.
Alright, so now I know what I should write. I should write my interpretation of Alex's drunken rambling,
Yeah.
and then we just read it back.
I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
You're a drink.
I'm Newt. You're drink.
Yeah.
Alex,
I am
are you coming
drink.
to BronyCon this year? Are you
BronyCon.
coming to BronyCon this year?
Give me like $600 and I'll come.
Aww.
I
I'm
don't-
sure we could like crowdfund a way to get Alex down if it means we can get
Yeah,
you
Well,
John's
it's
tickets.
good that he isn't going because my hair cannot floof him.
Yeah, this means we'll get to see actual Raz face.
Somebody start a Kickstarter to get Alex to the fucking
Get
the
Alex's
BronyCon.
drunken ass to another state.
Yeah, he uses that money to buy more drinks.
Yeah.
The only reason I could go last year is because the
Blackmailed someone?
no. You know how airlines have like points for flying and you can get cheap
Right.
tickets?
Frequent flyer miles.
I was able to get cheap tickets using my mom's airline points.
Gotcha.
I have just been informed by a friend that 1.75 liters is a quart and 3/4.
That sounds like a lot. That sounds
That's
like a lot.
Right?
It is, Alex.
Okay,
I think
well,
that's
I guess
almost a
we can have
gallon.
some of that.
Oh,
I spilled some
God.
on my leg.
Just completely short-circuited and went silent.
wow.
So, what are we doing?
I
In
don't
the
know.
pub chat, they need to contribute so we can get Alex plastered at BronyCon.
Aye.
Oh
Also,
yeah,
people in
everybody
the
donate
public
like
chat say
$1.
things.
Get 600 people
Because
to
come on,
donate
you got me
$1.
coming, Raz, Plum. We totally need to have Alex.
Yeah,
I will
go.
absolutely buy. I will buy Alex so many drinks just so that he can be kidnapped by the Thunder Monster again.
I would totally help with that.
I would love to go, but I don't have the money. So if you could find it in your heart to donate,
Help these
to
poor
take-
children.
take that $4.85 you were gonna donate to children in Africa and donate to me instead. I will go to BronyCon and we will hold a live, as if they weren't all live, podcast in our hotel room, and I will drink
And
out of
piss
a
off
bottle
children.
of 1.75 liter gin.
We need a whole marketing campaign for this. We'll be like,
Yeah, really.
this is how many Alexes don't go to BronyCon each year. Due to a lack of fun.
Please
Yeah,
help
Red,
stop
Red, are
that.
you going to BronyCon?
What?
Who?
Red.
I typed without having any mistakes. Look at me go. I'm
You
so.
didn't capitalize.
That
Red,
will
are
never
you
happen
going-
again.
Missing a capitalization.
I have been told that someone is going to be willing to help me pay. So I think I might go this year.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Do you
Well, now
think
I
we can
have
get
to
more
go.
people that'll help pay for Alex too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just find a bunch of people who are willing to give money to random
Well,
shit on
like-
the internet.
Well, Rainbow
Yeah, we've
Bob
got,
has like
we've got
2,000 followers.
FlashGen's willing to split rooming costs with Alex, so
Well, it's
Yeah.
not the room; it's the plane ticket. The plane ticket's like $600. I don't have $600. I barely have the money to pay my fucking rent.
hmm
I do have a decent chunk in savings, and I would totally be willing to spend it to get you down here.
Wait, what
Just
the
because it would be
fuck?
that funny.
What the shit? Hang on.
Is it the Thunder Monster?
No. Let's put the brakes on this.
Pump the brakes.
Train real quick because I want to discuss something which you guys can't see because you're not in my apartment right now.
And you're too lazy to rotate the laptop so we can see it.
Yeah, why don't you just turn your camera?
I don't know if you can see over there. Probably not. In the corner, right there, by the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see that? You see the shoes, and then there's like this
Yeah.
little plastic
Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
Okay. That is a muffin.
Right.
And now
What?
that muffin was given to me this morning by my boss at work. And I said it.
And you cherished it so much that you felt you couldn't eat it.
I said it on that counter over there. You see that counter?
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I set it on that counter, and somehow it is now over there by the door.
The Thunder Monster did it.
Anything with the fact that you own a cat.
You know who did it? This fucking asshole. Fucking piece of shit.
Is he chewing on the cable that is your laptop battery charger?
Yes.
Fucking better not be. I'm gonna spray his ass.
Alex,
See that? I'm gonna
Alex.
spray his ass. Get
Yeah,
out of
Alan,
here, cat.
spray the
Get outta
battery
here.
pack. Spray the battery pack that connects to your
That
laptop.
sounds like a really
Blah,
sensible
blah,
plan.
blah, 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 blah. I got this.
Alex.
What's up?
We got BP who's just read the I Am Newt. You're a drink. He says you're like a combination of Groot, written by Tommy Wiseau. I am Newt.
He did
You are-
AMA the other day.
You are drink. Oh,
We are drinking.
hi,
We
Mark.
are drink.
Oh, hi, Plum.
I
Oh,
am.
hi.
I am Newt Hitter. I am Newt.
Yes.
I am Newt.
Oh, hi, Plum. What a nice doggy.
Oh, fucking
Oh dear.
It's been like an hour already. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, at least now you have a better grasp of time. That's improvement.
I think he's just. he
This
can't
is
see anything.
I think he's just looking at the clock more.
This is infinitely better than all the times I've come on the podcast and drink beer, because beer, as I'm sure you listening, as sophisticated alcohol consumers know,
Yes.
there's not very much alcohol. There's not very much alcohol.
This is why you should stop
Words.
drinking very low.
Shut up.
I know the States is like stereotype for having weak beer, but you can't actually buy strong beer.
That's not true. I've had beer that's like 10%, which is pretty fucking high for beer.
That's my point. You can buy really strong beer in the States.
It's not strong
Well,
enough.
What is
10%
my-
is not strong.
My gin is 43% alcohol by volume.
Alex, are you about to fall over?
No, I was just holding the gin. The gin is very heavy. It's 1.75 liters. In case you didn't know.
A quart and 3/4.
Yes.
Oh,
Apparently, Arch is drinking wine. That's very
Yeah.
classy
Well,
of
that's
you,
'cause
Arch.
Arch is a very classy gentleman.
Look, I can go get some wine right now if you guys want. But
oh god.
No, I think you're good with the
I need to
compound.
finish. I need to finish this first. I'm seriously. I just held that over my laptop, and I'm seriously afraid that I'm drunk enough that I'm just gonna drop it. And
I
See,
have to admit, there was a part of me cringing and wondering if you were going to. I was
see,
just kind of going,
I was
can
half
easily
expecting you
picture
to
that.
say. I was half expecting you to just like, I need to finish this first. Pull out the 1.75 liters.
oh, I need to finish this first.
Yeah.
The
Well,
bottle
rest in pieces.
bigger than my head.
Ripping
You know
pepperoni.
what? I've gone through not one of these bottles yet, but I've bought like 3 different bottles of gin that were smaller than this. Smaller than this one.
Obviously.
They were
They
like
weren't 1.75 liters.
they were like
They were bigger than your head.
they were between 0.5 and 0.75 liters apiece.
Mhm.
And I've gone through like 3 of them. And I was like, I've been drinking a lot of gin. I should probably just buy a bigger one next time.
And look at how that's turned out.
so I spent $30 and bought that.
Wow.
And I just now opened it tonight because I've been gone for the last like week and a half, so I didn't have a chance to drink.
Oh, see, I figured
That's
that's
not true.
You knew how much you
That's-
missed us, and you knew you needed alcohol.
That's not true. I did drink while I was gone. It was just beer, so whatever.
Doesn't count. Mhm.
I went to the Grand Canyon and bought Grand Canyon beer and drank it while at the Grand Canyon. So
How very
Nice.
appropriate of you.
that's what I thought.
Oh, very cliche.
I wasn't gonna buy it until I thought, how cool is it to say I drank Grand Canyon beer while at the Grand Canyon? So I bought it.
Is
I
that
think it's
cool?
more of a tourist level rather than a cool
Ah,
level.
Yeah. Alex is becoming the American tourist. He's going to turn up to New York and just eat hot dogs everywhere. That's a 50-year-old building. I've got a 1.75 liter.
You know what was really funny about my trip to the Grand Canyon?
Mm-hmm.
While I was camping, my girlfriend and I, we brought stuff to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, thinking we were being smart. Like, oh, look at this. We'll bring food to eat while we're there, so we don't have to worry about like making sure we have food, whatever. Anyways, we get there, we're like, all right, let's set up a fucking fire. We're awesome. Everything is great. The tent's set up. We're good to go. We don't have any utensils. And I'm like, oh, are you fucking kidding me? So, me, being the innovator that I am, decided, you know what would work? We have this bottle opener. That looks like a pretty good fucking knife to me. Shove it in the peanut butter, spread it, boom, sandwiches, done. Everybody's happy. The world gets to move on, and there we go.
Did you cut them into triangles or squares?
I didn't have anything to cut them with. I had a fucking bottle opener.
No.
Were you even listening to my story?
Damn it.
Were you?
What was my story again?
And he's only half kidding.
You used a bottle opener to make peanut butter sandwiches.
Right. No, I didn't have a knife to cut them into squares. And also, are they already square?
Fair point, yeah. Yeah.
Good policy.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, God. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Oh, my.
Hey, Alex, tell me more about that insane Asian flick you were watching.
Are you talking about House?
Yes, tell me all about House.
Oh, God.
No. It's House.
All right, tell me all about House Soup.
So, right, bit of context to this because to the 8 people watching,
And the 20 people watching after.
or 2000, I don't know. What's 2000? 2000.
We might get
I
like
guess?
500 if the Russians watch it again.
No, we
Or the Koreans.
Alex,
The
you missed
Koreans.
this. Alex, yeah, like, were you there?
No,
for this?
no, I
No, he
wasn't.
wasn't.
But afterwards, you guys showed me, and I was like, "What the
Right.
fuck? We're on a
With the-
Korean website,
Yeah, with like 3,000 views or whatever. Yeah.
right? That's crazy."
Yeah,
The Koreans just decided you guys were the top shit that night.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, Koreans, if you're listening, I watched a Japanese. I have kind of a thing for Japanese movies because they're really fucking weird and awesome.
You mean it's
If
not
we-
just because you're a flaming weeaboo?
Well, look. I might have been before, but now I have an excuse because my girlfriend is Japanese. So, boom,
What?
boom.
Excuses,
I'm-
excuses.
I'm
Doesn't that just make you more of a weeaboo?
Skibbity bobbity boop.
Yeah, we turned
Oh,
to
so it's like House Soup.
Catman.
Catman right there. It's not even out of
Spot
song.
Spot
No,
on.
no, shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Right, Japanese horror movies. So, a bit of backstory to this Japanese horror movie called House.
House
Many-
or House Soup?
Whichever one you want. It depends on how Japanese you're feeling. Oh my god. Sorry, anyways. I was reading a message from Garno that was in Spanish, I think. Hey, chavos, traigan toda la cerveza que tienen pronto, Alex, aquí necesita chupari. I don't know what that means.
Yes, that
Something
was
to do with
Spanish.
drinking all of the alcoholic beverages.
Fair
That's
enough.
speed.
I got it.
Where's Dio when you need him?
So anyways,
House soup.
what was that? Right, Houseu.
Or House?
So many moons ago,
Mhm.
I was
when the
I
world
was
was young.
right in the before times. I was my
When the
roommate and
gods
I
walked the earth like men.
my roommate and I were watching movies. I think we were watching Mystery Science Theater.
Oh, MST.
And he's like, "Oh, I was like, I found this really fucking weird Japanese movie we should watch." And he showed me the trailer, and I was like, "This is fucking crazy. Let's watch it."
Keep in mind, folks, the trailer involves a piano that eats some girl and a cat painting that projectile vomits blood.
Yes.
And I'm not
Now I'm just
exaggerating
thinking
on
of
the
Mario
projectile part.
64.
Huh?
Mario 64 had a piano that ate people.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. This guy took
don't
inspiration
remember- I
from
don't
Mario
remember.
64.
Except it came out 30 years before Mario 64, so whatever.
Right, okay.
It came out in like 73 or something. I don't remember. 72, I think. Anywho. So this movie, he shows me the trailer and I'm like, that's amazing. Let's watch this right now. So we turn it on and watching the movie the whole time I was like, what the fuck is happening? This whole movie is completely insane. And so I'm in a film class right now in my college. And we have to write reviews of movies. And I was like, I'm gonna write a review of fucking House because it's so bizarre. I feel like I need to sit down and articulate how fucking bizarre it is. And what was why were we talking about this again?
Because I wanted you to tell me about it while you were drunk.
Oh right. So
Tell me about the character names and how they die.
So the movie is basically it's sort of it's a haunted house movie, but in Japan. So there's a lot of blood and some ghosts and a cat, and it's fucking weird, and they all have ridiculous names because it's kind of a parody, sort of. And
Which is to say they all have like names like Gorgeous and Nerd and Fat.
yeah,
Sorry, Mac.
Freddie Mac because she's fat and she likes
Which is to say she's 5 pounds heavier. Did you say?
10 pounds.
Oh, sorry.
No, she's like very okay. I should start at the beginning because this is gonna be very confusing to the people listening, as if
It's
it
gonna be
wasn't-
confusing regardless.
as if it wasn't already. So, bit of backstory of the movie House. It was made by a guy called like Nobuhiko something or other. Nobuhiko Obayashi was his name.
I don't
And-
know. I like Nobuhiko something or other. Sounds like a pretty good name for your kid.
And-
Here you are, Mr. and Mrs. something or other, your son.
So, so this guy made a lot of commercials and shit. And so he made like lots of really weird, like bizarre, surrealistic commercials because he's a fucking nut because he's Japanese.
Well, and it's also like Japan really enjoys that kind of surrealist stuff for their marketing.
Right, and so for his first, I say mainstream in the loosest possible sense.
Tommy Wiseau mainstream.
And this movie, the movie honestly was like very popular in the box office because it featured a lot of like semi-famous Japanese actresses
What
at the
was the
time.
line you used? Then popular teen idols?
Yeah, they were popular at the time, and they got naked in the movie. So again, thumbs up. And so he kind of used these teen idols to sell the movie in a bit like this is not going to make sense to anybody unless you've studied film. But the movie Psycho, Alfred Hitchcock, obviously, was sort of vaguely similar in that it cast as somebody who was very famous for playing like the guy next door kind of people. He wasn't multiple people.
I'm assuming he
He was
probably
multiple
was over
personality
time.
disorder, but he had multiple bodies.
Sure, yeah, but the guy who played Norman Bates in Psycho, at the time was really famous for playing just sort of like regular guys who were really nice and really charming and all that stuff and good looking. And so when Alfred Hitchcock cast him as Norman Bates, everybody kind of went into the movie expecting this really nice guy to be sort of not the hero, but at least like the secondary main character, which he was, sort of.
Yeah, he still was. He was a big focus in the movie.
It surprised the fuck out of people when he started murdering people
And, talking to his dead mom.
and talking to his skeleton dead mom. Yes.
Very important specific there. She wasn't just dead, she was a skeleton.
She was a mostly decomposed skeleton, even though it had only been a few years, so, like, whatever. And he was
Because
apparently...
everybody knows bodies take years to start breaking down.
They fucking do! Have you ever seen a skeleton? We find... whatever. Doesn't matter. Off topic. So,
We have a topic.
God, it's like
Anywho.
playing with a kitten and string.
Anywho, this movie was vaguely similar to Psycho in that it starred a bunch of teen idols who were popular at the time, and it kills like all of them.
He's just like, alright, I hired you, I used you for my purposes, now I can just bump you off.
Right, and
Anymore, go die.
the movie is sort of like I hesitate, but I want to at the same time say that it's a parody of haunted house movies. But in the 70s, when this movie came out, haunted house movies weren't like a really big genre. So it's not so much a parody of haunted house movies as it is a parody of the style of Japanese horror movies that were out at the time. And so it features like a spirit that possesses cats and people.
I don't know, I like goat possession better.
See, yeah, like a poltergeist. That would be pretty great.
You just hear this random gnawing noise.
I'm reading the Wikipedia article, and it says Obayashi recalled that his producer told him that Toho, the studio, was tired of losing money on comprehensible films and were ready to let Obayashi direct the house script, which they felt was incomprehensible.
Look,
Brilliant. We're so tired of losing money on shit that makes sense. Let's lose money on something that doesn't make sense for a change of pace.
If there's one thing I can say about House, it is that it is incomprehensible. And trying to write a review of it actually drove me insane. So fair enough.
Which is why you're drinking to compensate, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no, I just drink normally. But anyways,
This is a normal. This is like he's not disappeared from falling down the stairs, getting abducted by the Thunder Monster, so he's not.
Oh, he
up
hasn't
to his
gotten
normal
up yet.
standards.
As soon as he gets up and leaves, he's
I should
gone.
stop
Like he's
like
not
this.
getting back.
no.
Hey, Alex, do you want to go collect that muffin that you mentioned earlier? to make it back.
Over here. Oh,
Yeah, go get the
Jesus
muffin.
Christ! I almost closed my laptop. Oh fuck! I started clicking buttons. Sorry.
Go get the muffin.
Anyways, God,
Get the
let's
muffin.
let's get back on topic to where we were not on topic.
Uh-huh.
So you're going to get the muffin.
So right, the muffin over there. Leading up to the muffin though.
The Muffin Man.
is Nobuhiko Obayashi, who cast a bunch of teen idols in his movie because he wanted people. It came out in the summer of I think 72 or 73, somewhere in there, and he wanted to get a bunch of people to see this movie, not knowing what it would be. And so he cast a bunch of teen idols to try to lure people into the theater.
Wow.
Yeah, he sounds like some kind of sexual predator.
And it's one of the most bizarre fucking movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
So it did well because he literally tricked people into going to see it.
Kind of,
I
yeah.
like it.
But like after the initial people went to see it, word of mouth spread that this movie is fucking insane. You should go see it.
This movie is messed up. You need to drop acid and check it out.
So
It was
yeah,
like-
it's The Room. Tommy
except it came out in like actual theaters and was a somewhat successful box office movie. Like it made money. It wasn't terrible, but then everybody forgot about it until very very recently when a few people I don't know if you guys know, but Criterion is sort of like really well known for finding old films and bringing them back and being like, you guys should watch this. It's awesome. And Criterion brought back House, and it kind of introduced it to a whole new generation of insane movie people.
So basically, a lot of people who really, really like dropping acid and watching movies.
Right. And House, in a nutshell, is a movie about a group of friends who go on
Who all have really, really stereotypical names.
But
And
again,
one no personality.
fat.
that's part of the parody. That's part of the parody of haunted house movies / ghost like Japanese ghost movies of the time.
Like, this is to the point where, like, the cheerleader would be called cheerleader, and the jock would be called jock, and the nerd is just called nerd.
The characters, there's like 5 of them, and they're named Sweet. Sweet is a really, really cute and nice girl who cleans things and is just super nice to everybody, so she's sweet.
She's like Snow White.
Yeah, honestly, she wears a fucking maid outfit and
Of course, it's fucking Japan.
gets
Why
eaten
wouldn't
by
she?
gets
That's
eaten by a
totally
cat.
normal.
Then there's Melody, and don't worry about the cat eating people part.
No, I didn't hear that you said she got eaten by a cat. That was what I was asking.
Right. Anyways, Melody plays music and plays the piano and plays this really, really haunting, like, tune. I wanted to say melody, but I avoided it because I'm a professional.
You worked in your article.
I would go play it on my piano right now, but I don't think you guys could hear it, and I'm
And
probably
I
too
think that'd
drunk.
be a really bad idea.
I'm probably too drunk to play it.
You're probably too drunk to stand.
Yeah.
I'm not too drunk to stand. I can stand right now.
Prove it by getting the
Yes.
muffin.
Woo! Oh god.
Oh God.
I can go get the muffin. Also, I have to pee, so I might have to get up in a second, anyways. Regardless of my.
Well,
This is the
Thunder
last
Monster.
time we'll ever see Alex.
Look out for the
No.
Thunder Monster.
Watch out for the Thunder Monster.
I'm gonna come back. Don't worry.
He
Oh,
says.
he's back.
He says.
We only
Any-
have what, like
anyway.
10 minutes. So
No.
If we're doing it,
Oh.
Look, we're gonna go long because it doesn't fucking matter. This is me rambling for an hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I don't care. It doesn't matter. We're not doing anything.
Well,
Are you
okay, well,
busy?
you're
Right.
only rambling for another however long if you make it back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it back. So
Be back.
super quick. What was I talking about?
You're talking about how Melody dies.
you were talking
Right.
about how you
About
need
the
to go to
muffin.
the bathroom.
No. I do. I really have to pee, like, so bad. I think I'm gonna die. I'm probably gonna get a urinary tract infection. But before
Oh,
that,
Christ. I don't think that's
Melody,
Oh God.
Melody, as you might expect by her name, is melodious. She can play the piano.
She smells bad. She's malodious.
She's very
Oh,
melodious.
Jesus Christ! I fell on my computer.
Oh God.
Melody. She plays the computer, and as she's playing with like her fingers, the little like cover comes out and fucking grabs her fingers, and they get chomped off, and just her fingers, like her disembodied fingers, play the piano while she stares at them like, what the fuck is happening?
Right. Of course.
And then the piano fucking eats her, and it's so amazing. Oh my god, this movie is so good.
Isn't there, like, something where, like, her arm comes flying off and, like, lands in a fishbowl?
And this girl's just like, what? It's awesome.
Maybe I should be worried. Mostly
Okay,
confused.
so I really have to pee, so I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Don't
I'll
let the
be.
Thunder
I
Monster get you.
seriously.
Rip
I will
and pepperoni.
seriously I will seriously be back.
May God be with you.
God be with
That
me.
muffin.
Thumbs up. I got this. I'll be right back.
I love that he has to psych himself up.
That was
God be
beautiful.
with me. I'll be right
So-
back.
So bets on him not coming back.
Yeah.
I'm not taking that bet.
Did we just talk for like 20 minutes about that Hausu thing because he couldn't stay on topic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also because that movie is it's
Hey,
so
you guys,
fucked
I
up.
kind of lost track of what we were doing.
I will bet $1 that Alex does not return within the next 10 minutes.
I will not take that bet.
Seconded.
I
I'll
have
pass.
faith in him. I think he will come back. We only have 7 people watching, which probably is like all of us.
No, I've not got it
I'm
open.
not.
No,
don't have it
I
open.
don't.
Okay,
I don't
well
think I
now
could
now we
handle
have
having it open.
well now we have 6 people watching because I just closed it.
I don't think it actually counts like the number of watchers like who are in the hangout. I think they don't count. So because it's
I would
still
think
7 on my
I
end.
wouldn't think it did.
Yeah. But oh my fucking god, this is probably the best podcast episode we've ever had.
I
This is
will
hilarious.
honestly start up a collection so we can get Alex to BronyCon.
Yeah.
Just so
I need to
we
see
can
this
get
in
him
person.
plastered.
No,
This
we should
needs
get
to
him
happen.
plastered and get him to bring a copy of Hausu.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Hey, we've got 8 now, so. But
Hooray! Oh Jesus.
this is hilarious.
I will be right back because I need to get a drink because my throat hurts like hell. I'll make sure that, if the Thunder Monster comes over, I'll direct it to Alex's house.
What were we actually talking about before Alex started talking about Hausu? I remember there's
Or
I
Adam
were
talking
talking
about
about-
something.
We were talking about
Yeah.
Alex drinking.
Yeah, and before that it was
More Alex
children's
drinking.
books. Yeah, before it is-
The hermit crab.
yeah, the hermit crab and Trixie becoming a
It was
hermit crab.
Kerbal Space Program.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Besiege. Like,
Should we try to talk about ponies at least once?
what is there?
Yeah.
What could we talk about to do with ponies that could at all
Well,
follow
we-
what
we
Alex
could-
is?
Uh,
Oh my God, he's
too late.
returned!
We gush about
He
season
made
5.
it.
We
He
gush
survived.
about season 5 coming in like 3 days.
What?
So
five.
We do technically have last round, don't we?
no,
didn't we
did
talk
that
about
last
that?
podcast.
You
We did that
talk
last
about
podcast.
Yeah, but wait, none of the people who were on that one were
Yeah,
there.
fuck it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, well,
So-
whatever. Go on, Alex.
So I realized while going to the bathroom
Uh-huh.
that I am in fact really drunk.
Yes.
You just now figured that out.
Well, I thought I was like, oh, probably kind of drunk. But walking to
You
the
couldn't
bathroom,
stand up.
as I fell to the ground and tumbled, I realized perhaps I am a tad drunk.
Just,
So did you manage to make it all in the toilet?
I did.
oh,
yes.
God.
Did you actually fall down?
I did. Well, coming back, I was coming back, and you guys can't see because you can only see this wall right here. Hello, wall. And but around the corner, there's like a light kind of up there. You can kind of see
You
it.
could just
Why don't
move your
you ju- why
laptop
don't you
and
just
show
take
us.
us? Yeah, why don't you just take us on the tour?
Okay.
Don't
Let's
drop your
go to
laptop.
my house.
Okay.
All right. So over here is my Jesus Christ. That's my bathroom over here.
Good to know.
Oh look, I can see the fucking screen.
This is getting a little bit meta now.
There's my bathroom that I just peed in over there.
Lovely.
All right,
Wow.
let's go over here. This is my bedroom.
Oh, God.
Oh god.
I used to
Prepare
record
yourself,
in my
gentlemen.
bedroom, but I don't anymore because it's more on my couch.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, see the
No.
Mass Effect poster
Yeah,
and Chichon
yeah.
poster?
Yeah.
And hang on. I'm standing on my bed now, but there's this
Yeah,
limited
fighting,
edition.
fighting is magic.
Yes, that was only given out at whatever that thing was that Pav and I went to. No, Pab wasn't there. It was after Pab was there. I went there myself, and by myself,
Is he cutting out or is that
there's
me?
also you can see there's Mystery Science Theater posters here, and
See, we
here,
would
and
be
here.
able to see this if you were holding the camera still.
It's very difficult to hold it still.
you're basically going like here, and then like you're actually pointing in random directions.
I don't know if you guys can see, but check this out. That's my copy of Twilight Sparkle's secret shipfic folder.
Wow.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Also, there's a bunch of Terry Pratchett books. So
Yeah.
Hand-eye coordination. Woohoo.
and he's dead. So whatever.
Oh,
Christ.
oh my god.
Almighty.
All right, let's go back to my living room.
Yeah,
There,
got the
that's-
muffin.
Oh, the muffin. Sorry.
There we go. There we go. Fantastic. That was a magical journey.
Hello,
A
muffin.
magical journey if I ever saw one.
Okay, let's open the thing. There we go. You see the muffin?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
We have reached a new high here at the Hells Angels.
No, Alex has reached a new high.
Well, I think that's a low. I don't think he's very high right now.
No, no. Oh, fucking. This
All
is,
right. Let's go back to my coffee table,
Wow.
which I don't think I've ever drank coffee on.
Wow. Oh my god, Ferret will be so sad she missed this.
Oh, Ferret wasn't here. Where'd she
Pav
go?
will be so mad, so sad that he missed this. Pav will watch this and just weep tears of joy. And
You had to see my house, including the muffin.
Where's your cat? What's your cat doing?
There's my cats over there. Those little bastards. Motherfucker! Get away! Get away from my muffin! Get out of here!
that's like first person interview of spraying cats with water. Oh my god. Oh, this is the greatest episode we've ever done.
May
no, my
never
mouse
happen
is
again.
Mouse, where are you? There you go. There you go. Hello, mouse.
What? Oh, your computer mouse. I thought you were talking to one of the cats. Like,
No, I
the
didn't.
cat
I didn't.
mouse.
I don't also have a mouse in my house. A mouse in my house.
Wow.
Why? It cracks me up that you're so drunk that you're easily amused by that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm not drunk. You're a drink.
Yeah. I'm nude. My first response to that was I was just thinking of Pingu. Now I've just got drunk Pingu in my head. So.
You remember all those? You know what's funny about those games? Sorry, I'm
Hey,
very,
Alex, you
very,
should try writing right now.
Oh god, no.
There's no way. There's no way. I can't. But anyways,
I think you could.
I'm.
I think you could.
Why don't I pretend that I'm gonna go right?
And then actually do it.
Business
And
as
then
usual.
But anyway. But anyways, what the fuck was I talking about? Hang on, let's back this up like a minute. What was I talking about?
I have no idea. Do any of us have an idea?
Son of a bitch. I was talking about something.
Something about a game.
Yeah.
Games.
Oh, I forgot.
I
Oh
remember the
god.
word game.
We have a question from the Seattle Angels public chat. Alex,
Yes.
will you sing the Jekyll Hyde Jekyll song from Arthur?
I don't know that song.
You are a great disappointment.
Yeah, I can sing the. What song was it we were gonna sing from Les Mis like forever ago?
Oh god.
Oh god, yes.
Can
Remember
you
that
hear
The
the people
confrontation
sing?
from
Oh yes, the confrontation.
Well,
And I'm Javert.
Let's belt it out right now. I got the lyrics right here.
Hang
No.
on. You've had them up for the last like 6 months, just waiting.
Yes, I have.
Wow.
God.
Squirrels never forget.
All right, hang on. I got this. Les Miserables cast lyrics to Confrontation. I
Yes.
have to remember how it starts. After that, I got
Oh
this.
God.
All right. So I'm gonna be Javert because Javert is the best character in that play,
Fine.
book,
Fine.
movie.
I'll be
Okay.
Valjean.
Valjean. Valjean.
Valjean.
Valjean. Valjean, at last we see each other plain. Monsieur
Christ.
Le Maire. You'll wear a
Raz is
different
gone.
shirt.
Before you say another word, Javert. Before you chain me up like a slave again. Listen to me. There is something I must do.
Flash.
This woman leaves behind a suffering
Ah.
child. There is none but me who can intercede. In mercy's name, 3 days are all I need. Then I'll return, I pledge my word. Then I'll return.
You must think me mad. I've hunted you across the years. Men like you can never change. A man such as you.
Okay, now we gotta sing it together, so.
Men like
Believe
me
me,
can
what
never
you will.
change.
There is a
Men
duty
like
that
you
I'm
can
sworn
never
to do.
change. No,
You know nothing of my
You have no right.
You know nothing
Come
of the
with
world.
me to
You
France.
would sooner see me then, but not
Now the
before I see this justice done. I am warning you.
Dare you
Javert.
talk to me of
I
crime
am stronger
and the
man by
price you
far.
had to pay?
There is
Every
power.
man is born at
My race is not yet
every
rough.
man is his way. You know nothing of Javert. I was born inside a jail. I was born with scum like
Oh my
you. I am
God.
from the gutter too.
Oh my.
And then
That
I
was.
see myself jumping out of a window.
Wow.
Because you're killing yourself because that was so bad.
Wow, that was hilarious. I'm just gonna once this is uploaded, I'm just gonna go back with some like YouTube ripping software and just set that as my ringtone. Whenever I wake up in the morning, it's going to be.
I know. I know that Pear requested the Jekyll Hyde song, Jekyll Hyde.
Jekyll Hyde, Hyde Jekyll, Jekyll Jekyll Hyde Jekyll
Yeah, that's
Hyde.
like that's literally the only part of the song. That
Yeah. Those are. I think that's the only part of the song. It's just that on repeat. There's something about library cards at some point. I don't know.
I don't know. But I was thinking, what I do vaguely
This
sort of
stage.
remember is the Count of Monte Cristo songs.
Oh God, no, no! Come on,
Yes.
Alex.
Where the fuck are those songs? I don't remember how they went. They were so awesome though. The something about
It's gone.
I was gonna say something about the winners of the fight are the ones who write the books or
laws.
something. The laws. Whatever. I don't remember how it goes.
Oh my God, I know the lyrics, but I'm not going to say them because I don't think I'd be able to survive you singing the song.
Also, according
Oh yes, if only Pat were here to sing "I Will Be There with Me."
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be the most beautiful
so
duet
we
ever.
need to get a vote on who was the better singer there from the chat. I got one in favor from
me.
Cordial.
I think I'm far too drunk to be the better singer, so you win by default.
I'm voting me with Flash Gordon for the like 5 seconds that I sang that in the middle.
Flash.
Ah.
Why
Fantastic.
didn't we ever get that as our theme?
Because we
Because
can't
we are-
figure out how to make a theme.
Doesn't matter. That's just
technically in that-
excuses.
See, I'm gonna like over the next week I'm gonna mess around with XSplit and see if I can figure out how to do this because I
Oh,
I
God.
wanted to introduce a stream with Flash Gordon approaching. I want that.
A new.
I fucking want that.
Oh, savior of the universe.
Oh my
Oh
god.
God, I fucking love this "I Will Be There" song.
Wait, which one's the? Oh, the
The
yeah.
light that falls at moonrise in the rhythm of the rain.
Yeah,
That
this is
song.
when he's imprisoned, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Edmond
it ends-
Dante's Inferno.
People like ponified that song.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
That's-
amazing.
that's-
It's actually really great.
it really is. The same person also did Pinky and Pinkamena, bit cliche, doing Jekyll and Hyde, Hyde, Jekyll.
Oh yeah.
And that was really good as well. I mean, it's only like storyboard style animation, but it's really fucking
It's
good.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I actually like. That's what got me into the Count of Monte Cristo fucking musical numbers. They're like so good.
They really are fucking great. There's so many fucking like musical theater sort of things where they're actually really fucking amazing. Like I know everyone knows not Inigo Montoya, whatever her name is, who sang from Frozen.
You killed my father.
No, the lady who's Elsa from Frozen.
Idina Menzel.
Idina Menzel, not Inigo Montoya. Idina Menzel.
Adine Giselle.
Inigo
Yeah.
Montoya was a fictional character. In case you forgot, Idina Menzel is a real person.
Yeah, I know.
Despite her intensely silly name, she is a real person.
Yeah, I know, and I was first introduced to her singing through Wicked, the Witches of
Yes.
Oz thing.
Oh
That's
my
fucking amazing.
god!
Defying
Right?
Gravity is a fucking
Yes.
amazing song.
Oh,
Like-
you know the song I love the most from that musical though
What was that?
is the Dancing Through Life. Dancing
Yeah.
Through Life,
That's good.
swaying, sweeping, always keeping perfect time or something.
There's a
I forget how it goes.
fucking- Yeah, there's fucking great songs.
Are we
in
the
that.
only ones contributing to the stream now?
Pretty
I
much.
don't know. Do you remember? Do you guys remember when we sang the One Day More song on the first episode of the podcast?
One day more.
Another day, another destiny on this
Yes.
never-ending road to Calgary.
Calgary. Yes.
These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time.
I fucking know all the lyrics to that song.
It's
Ridiculous.
such a great song. I did not live until today. How can I live
now we are
parted?
parted. Oh god. No, let's cut it short there. Let's cut it short
Let's
there before we
leave
start
it.
singing the song of Angry Men.
Just like last time.
Uh huh.
Or Red and Black. Red, the blood of angry men.
Yes.
Black, the something.
There's something
The night that comes
poetic.
before.
Fucking poetic, dude. Oh my god. Like
What,
this is what
Friday?
happens when people
So
drink.
that'll be our act for when we go home. Show up at Brony.
Gotta get down on Friday? Is that what you're talking
Yes.
about?
BronyCon, we just turn up, we just form a choir and start singing Les Miserables at people.
Excellent.
We'll show up in costume.
You know,
Yes.
you know what's the most?
I'm
yes.
fucking Javert. I'm showing up in a Javert
No,
costume.
I'm Javert.
And I'm Javert.
I'm Javert.
It's a musical. It'll be like a sing-off between you two, and you'll be like trying to see who's the better Javert.
No, everyone turn up in a Javert costume and just act out the different parts of the song. Just everyone's Javert.
My
Can you
name is
imagine?
Javert, and I'm Javert.
And I'm Javert.
2401001.
Prisoner, hide, Jekyll, hide, Jekyll.
I love Javert's Star song. It's so great. Stars in your multitude.
Oh my fucking god. This is amazing. We should get Arch in here because he knows the Soviet national anthem off by
Oh
heart.
my
It's
God,
pretty
it's
fantastic.
awesome.
Yeah. Do you know why? Do you know why he knows the Soviet national anthem off by heart? Because he really likes the Hunt for Red October.
You know what I was about to say? You know what I was about to say? Is that the only reason I know that song is because of the Hunt for Red October.
Oh my god. Beautiful.
I tried to watch that. I say tried because I realized it's a terrible movie.
Yeah.
But I tried to watch that movie again recently, and I was like, God, Alec Baldwin is so fucking bad. And Sean Connery's Russian accent is so bad that I laughed.
Did they
Yeah.
actually even have
I
accents in
couldn't
that
put a
movie?
straight face.
No,
try-
Sean Connery's Russian accent is his Scottish accent. That's pretty much it.
Bond. James
Yeah,
Bond.
that was terrible. It just
I know.
talks-
I can't
talks
do an
with his
accent.
Sean Connery accent, but occasionally says "da."
Duh. Duh, comment. I am James Bond.
My name is James Bond.
Allow me to play for you the Russian bagpipes.
The,
Russian bagpipes.
You know what's hilarious? I say
Go
this.
on.
I say this while Plum is in the chat.
uh,
I went to Scotland a few years ago, and as we were driving around the Highlands, there was some fucking guy in a kilt playing the goddamn bagpipes way up in the Highlands, and I was like, "This is the most Scottish fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life." The
Yeah.
only thing that would have made it more Scottish is if he had had a bowl of fucking haggis in front of him.
a bowl of haggis.
I don't know, how do you eat haggis by the platter?
It's a singular haggis. It's like a roast. Like you don't have a bowl of roast.
Well, how do you carry it around when you want to go see your
How do you
relatives?
carry it around? Who the fuck carries their meals around? Just tuck it under their arm. Like, oh god, I'm taking the haggis home.
Well, this is
Well, haggis is like
this is 16th century Scotland. You gotta be mobile.
haggis is like sheep stomach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Originally, it
Could
was,
you
yeah.
just use that as like the pouch?
go long.
A haggis is a ball. Just you don't. It's not just like a steaming pile of sheep
So-
stomach that you just stick on a plate.
So
I-
Plum,
Yes.
how often do you eat haggis? On like a daily basis?
Not quite. I eat it roughly twice a year. Once because Burns night and you're basically contractually obliged to, and another time because I go visit my relatives every now and again, and one of them always serves haggis. So
Oh, did
It's
they
not-
serve it like, oh, we're Scottish, we eat haggis? Isn't that funny? And then you're like,
Well,
no,
no,
it's
it's just-
not funny.
it's just a traditional thing. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, we're
Yeah,
American.
well, just like in
Ironically
America
have a
eating,
barbecue.
yeah, just like in America, covering all of our food in cheese whiz is traditional.
100% accurate. It's a new tradition.
Alex,
30 seconds old. But it's just a
Yeah.
tradition.
of course, Daily. I'm pretty sure you were made for this day. Discussion. Season 5 has been replaced with Trixie's variety show. How do you react?
With joy,
Tears of joy.
and yeah,
Tears of
basically yes.
Uh,
Joy and weeping.
That's amazing. But,
Also, I buy a bunch of new socks.
A bunch of new socks. And in celebration, because that's what people do.
It was a masturbation joke.
yes. No, I got that.
I
whether
did it
did or not-
because I'm
Thank you, Plum. Thank you, Plum.
Thank goodness
Oh.
we have Plum's gutter mind to get that.
Mhm.
So,
catch that.
do we want to find a fic to read?
Oh
Yes.
god.
Yes,
If that's happening, I'm gonna bow out. I just can't take it at this time at night. It's almost 3:45 in the morning. Technically, we skipped one of the hours, but it's still 3:45 in the morning.
It is. All right. Well, you get your haggis filled ass out of this fucking podcast or stream or whatever you want to call it at this point, because I don't know.
Fucking Christ. Oh my god.
Get off back to Narnia.
Alright. I guess that's it. I'm out, guys. Toodles.
Bye.
Goodbye, Plum. It was great. So we're down to Core and Red and C Squared. What happened to Ferret? Did she leave like a while ago?
Yeah, she said that her throat was hurting or something.
Yeah. I don't think C's even here. His
That-
microphone muted.
That bitch. So, anyways, Jesus Christ, somebody have a podcast for me to podcast. a fic for me to read.
The
I'm a little bit-
transcript of this podcast is like a bad fic to read, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been an hour and 45 minutes, and I lost track an hour and 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't know.
Deja
Oh.
says that she's drunk, and I think, and she wants to join the podcast.
I've got a bunch of new
Oh God,
messages on
everybody
my
wants to
phone.
join the podcast now.
Well, why don't we? Just open it up.
Just special open house edition.
Why not?
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything else. Sorry, I'm trying to respond to somebody on my phone.
Okay, well I could just send them the Hangout link.
Yeah, go for it. I don't care. This is apparently my edition now. So
Now.
Look at me.
Now.
Look at me. This is my edition now.
This is me. If you see the pointing right around the eye place. This is my podcast now, and I'm saying everybody. I've opened. I something about the tired and the poor and the huddled masses. I don't know.
Oh,
Open the
man.
floodgates.
Oh man.
Yay, here we go. It's time. So exciting.
And now's when everything gets even worse.
Oh man.
What? Arch is gonna go have sex? You bitch.
It has begun.
Where? If only my girlfriend were here. You bastards.
Picture
All
didn't
right,
happen.
we now have
The word you're looking for is statements.
people. Here's the fucking. Oh my god.
He's going down.
I see the name Zachary. I know who you are, but I'm having a hard time remembering your name.
Oh.
Special feelings, Alex. You know to be.
Oh my
true.
God.
I am.
You wrote that fic, The Dying Light, or something.
Yes,
that
that's
was
totally
cool.
almost the name of it.
Something about a light and the flickering in the darkness or something.
Yes, exactly.
The light and the.
What the fuck is your name? Flashton! Yes!
Yes, that
Did
is.
you actually not know? Did you actually not know?
Have you not seen what Alex was like before this?
Have you, I don't know
I
if
actually-
you-
I just figured. I didn't realize the podcast was still going. Actually.
I don't know if you realized, but I'm a little bit drunk right now.
No.
No,
Yeah.
it's understandable.
So
now.
We should
So
probably take this off
we've
air.
got Flashton and Floyd and Pear,
What?
right? That's Pear, isn't it? That looks like Pear. I don't remember. Ugh, Jesus Christ.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
Hello.
Hello. Oh, that's DJ, right? That's
That's
oh
Pear.
Jesus Christ. Fuck. Ugh. Hello, DJ. And that's it. That's all the people that have joined. I'm not a popular person.
Alex, no.
Who am I? Oh, all right. I'm Jean Valjean.
Yes.
So, anyways,
I'm Javert.
so who's got a fucking? No, we can't hear you. What's your name? Pear. No, we can't hear you, Pear.
You sure?
I heard him that time.
Yeah.
I'm right here. Hello.
Oh, hello, Pear. You're British.
Yeah, I am British. Thank you.
I didn't realize that
Okay.
until I met you, and then I was like, oh, you're British. That's interesting.
That's me.
God. Should we take this off air?
That's what I kept saying. Nobody's with us.
I would do that.
Okay, let's take this. Goodbye, everybody who's
Bye,
nobody.
everybody.
Goodbye, nobody who's watching. We're leaving.